This is the first time that the European Union has prevented a shipment of vaccines destined for use outside the bloc. Over 250,000 AstraZeneca vaccines headed to Australia were blocked by authorities in Italy. The export control system was instituted by Brussels to ensure big pharmaceutical companies respected their contracts. The ban came at the behest of Italy, and the EU did not raise objections to the tougher line Rome has adopted in dealing with vaccine shortages in the bloc since a new government, led by Mario Draghi, came into power February 13. Australia's government has made clear Italy's decision to withhold the shipment will not leave it unprepared. Australia has already purchased 150 million vaccine doses for its population of just 25 million. Many jabs are being made within the country. Italy's move underscores a growing frustration within the 27-nation EU about the slow rollout of its vaccine drive and the shortfall of promised vaccine deliveries, especially by Anglo-Swedish AstraZeneca. The company had hoped to deliver 100 million doses by the end of this month, but production problems have meant it's only likely to send 40 million. Oscar Valero, Euronews.
Let's get more from Brussels. We can speak now to our correspondent there, Shona Murray. Shona, morning to you. Is this an indication, really, of how the EU might respond in future? Because we know there are going to be some delays in them getting all the vaccines that they've ordered.
Well, possibly. I mean, obviously it depends on the circumstances, Rosie. I mean, the EU implemented this export control mechanism a few months ago. Since then, over 150 shipments of vaccines have gone to third countries outside the EU. This is the first time that this has actually been used, and Mario Draghi made the point that, first of all, AstraZeneca isn't fulfilling its contract that it's obliged to do for the European Union, which is one reason it's blocked this shipment. The second is that Australia isn't a vulnerable country when it comes to vaccines, because AstraZeneca itself is making 50 million vaccines in their plant in Melbourne, and altogether Australia has ordered over 150 million doses of vaccines. We heard there in Oscar's package. So he made the point really that the EU actually needs them, and AstraZeneca is obliged to provide them. So it's a special circumstance. I don't think it's a situation where the EU is now just blocking the exportation of vaccines at random. And I think the other point is that there are export bans in the UK and the United States. So the EU isn't the only one stopping this. So I think it is going to be case by case whether or not a country can block or will block the exportation. It depends on whether the vaccine manufacturer is fulfilling its obligations to the EU and whether or not that blocking will impact badly on another country. In the case of Australia, it's not a vulnerable country. I think that's the perspective from Mario Draghi anyway.